All right, let's try this again. I'm seeing 0 drop frames. That's a really good sign so far. Cool. I think I have it figured out now. My old Wi-Fi was amazing at the old place. And this, I have Starlink now. I got the little Starlink thingamabob right there. And so I just think I was doing overkill with the bit rate. I was doing like 10,000 Mbps, whatever it is. And now I'm at 4,500. Starting to see some drop frames. Okay, we're kind of going back up. I think we're good though, because before it was about 50% drop frames, and now we're at 1.8%. This should be so much better now. Okay, we're good. Let me type in chat. There we go. Ask me anything. This is so much better. Sweet. Message is pinned. Right? I pinned the right one? Okay, cool. We are live. Let's do this. So, before we do any Ask Me Anythings, I actually do have something kind of cool for you guys. I was at, first off, this shirt kicks ass. I was on Instagram Reels when I bought it, and I don't know what it's referencing. I hope there's no like dog whistles here, but it's pretty funny. I don't know. I thought it was neat. So, here's what I got for you guys. It's kind of cool. I went to Target. And I got some goodies, and I'm going to kind of unbox them here. I went to, I'm not doxing myself because it's like the second biggest city in all of Wisconsin, but it's in Madison. Nowhere near where I live, so I'm not doxing myself. I got myself an Ion Dragon. I really wanted this one. Scalpers were selling this thing for like way too much, and so I immediately snagged it. It was the last one. We're gonna unbox this dude and get him on the shelf in the background there. So, pretty excited about that. Oh, I got the big ones. Hold on, I gotta get this thing. Not a bit, by the way. Not trying to, like, clip farm. He's really in there. There we go, I got him. Okay, it's like a little McDonald's toy quality. I don't care. Oh, there's wings. Okay, I was gonna say. What's a dragon without wings? Oh. Okay. What's the meaning of life? You ever go to a Chinese buffet? That's my answer. Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't have thrown that. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay, I was right. Dude, I love Chinese buffets. That is heaven. That's how I know that God is Chinese, because Chinese buffets kick ass. Okay, what the There we go. I always get scared when assembling toys and shit because I'm always worried about something breaking. Okay, we got one wing. Let's see, is it okay? Should probably be doing this on camera. I didn't include it in the vlog, but I don't know why I'm looking over there. It's over here. The X Plus Godzilla that I got, the Cybot one, was very difficult to figure out. And so, well, first off, there he is. I think, did I do that right? It doesn't look like it's a picture. It looks like it should be the other way around. Unless they just kind of have him like this in the picture. Yeah, I don't know. He's pretty cool. Can I do this? Maybe see it a bit better? I don't know. Oh shit, I gotta get the tail on him. Hold on. Dog. Whoever makes Godzilla toys and has the tail be this difficult. By the way, I will read chat once I'm done messing around with this stupid thing. Okay. There we go. That's cool. For 10 bucks, I can't complain. I got some other stuff too. This is more than just that. I got the big old Mothra because I don't actually have a MonsterVerse Mothra figure yet. Oh, I love that there's a stand. I didn't actually see there's a stand in there. Let me open this one up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the wing isn't... Okay, I got so freaked out. I thought I just broke Mothra. Okay. So there's Mothra. Do I have any Godzilla plushies? I don't know. I don't think I do. You know what? I just moved, so I didn't find any. So if I did have one, it's somewhere, but I don't have one, I don't think. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I have so much Godzilla crap. Like, it's... I probably have 3 more boxes worth of Godzilla stuff just right over there. That shelf does not do it justice. I'm probably gonna have to buy another shelf. So there's Mothra so far. Let's see. How do I get... Oh, I just ripped it out. That works. I do appreciate how big the wings are. I don't appreciate the actual... Like, it looks really bad. Like, I'm not looking for SH Monster Arts level quality, but... 6'7"? 6'7". Dude, what is going on here? Oh. Sweet. That doesn't look bad. I think I have it the wrong way. If I break Mothra, I'll be so mad. No, I think I did it right. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Okay. You know what? I think I did do it the wrong way. I think that's supposed to be on the other side. Fuck. What's the age on here? What's the age? 4 and up. 4 and up. And a 23-year-old man is like fumbling around with it like an idiot. So Fubi collection, I've got Hedora, which I showed off in my vlog, and then I have a Baltan. And the Baltan, I have no clue where he is. But those are the only 2 that I own. Otherwise, I try to avoid Sofubi because they're so cool, and I want to buy more. Dude, am I gonna... Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. It's not on the wrong side. I can flip the wing. Good God. I wonder why people watch my channel sometimes. I'm an idiot. Okay. Dude. There's no way a 4-year-old can do this. Or should I go this way? Am I just stupid? I think I might be. Oh, I don't want to break this thing, but good God. Hey, there we go. It's something all right. I like how big Mothra is. That's actually really cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let me get the stand out. All right, let me try to read spam. Or, sorry, there is spam in chat, but that's fine. It's a 6-7 joke, so I'm okay with it. Okay. It's not lagging. That's good to know. Here it is. What are my top 10 favorite Ultra Kaiju? Oh, will I do a top 10? Hang on. Will I do a top 10 Godzilla film list? I don't think I'm going to. My tier list video kind of served that purpose. I'd hate to be redundant. I mean, you're talking about, I mean, it would be, what? A third of the movies? At that rate, you might as well talk about all of them. So, I guess whatever my tier list was with the top 10, that'd be my top 10 for Godzilla movies. There we go. There's a Mothra. That's not bad. It looks cheap, but I don't care. It looks cool. Okay. Oh, that's an issue. When I try to set it down, it's too back heavy. Do I need to... Do I need to move it? Like, I think I do. Okay, now is it good? Okay, perfect. It's balanced. Let me see here. Yeah, top 10 Godzilla movies. Yeah, just watch the tier list. That's probably the best it's the closest I'm gonna get. Inkzilla tattoos, what's going on, man? Um, top 10 favorite Ultra Kaiju. Baltan's my favorite. I'm not gonna go through all 10, but I love Baltan, the GOAT. Saw a while back that you're looking for an editor. Have you narrowed down who you might be hiring for the channel? I decided to just kind of edit stuff myself and then hire freelancers every now and then. Probably should have specified that I wasn't going to hire minors. I had a lot of minors reach out, and that was just sort of like the reason I'm deciding not to hire minors is because it's kind of a moral, ethical thing that I don't want to have to deal with paying and employment, and it gets kind of screwy. So, either way, no disrespect to anyone that submitted to become an editor for the channel. It just came down to, we'll divvy it up with some freelance stuff, but I'm not really keen on hiring an editor for the channel, if that makes sense. Let's see what else we got here. I love how you have the Megalon figure sitting on the shelf. It's like you said, where is Megalon? Is he? Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Completely unintentional, but I love that. That's cool. I still have a whole bottom row that I got to fill out, and then the top row still. There's a lot. Let's see. Okay. Do I like Lego games? Yeah, dude. I'm playing Lego Star Wars 2 right now, the original on my PlayStation 5. Loving it. It's probably one of my favorite games ever. Buffets are fantastic. I don't care if they're unsanitary. I love buffets. But I'm a degenerate slob. Apples or oranges? Apples. I don't have any Hiya toys. When I went to G-Fest with Zeth and John, Zeth bought that battle damaged Ghidorah. I really like how it looked. But I don't know what I'd get for a Hiya figure yet. I don't know yet. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any Godzilla plushies. Got any plans on going to Combo Breaker? Nah, probably not. I am not really a convention guy in general. I really I had someone ask if I was going to go to Kaiju Brooklyn. I don't think so. If I'm out in that area, maybe, but G-Fest is really the only convention that I'm super interested in going to. Let's see here. Let's see. Safubi, I already talked a little bit about Safubi. I like the Playmates Mothra figure. Oh, I'm gonna get sidetracked if I don't do this. I still have one more thing in here. I got this guy. Plasma Space Godzilla. I think I saw the Gigan figure on Twitter. This is back when I was on Twitter. I'm very curious to see what is up with this. So we're gonna open this bad boy up. I think from this line, the Godzi Burst line, I know I bought a Gigan at G-Fest, but it wasn't like an upgradable thing like this. I think it was more like just a standard Final Wars Gigan. Oop, I'm dropping it. Okay. Pretty cool paint job. I got this one because it's purple. Firewood Media colors, Am I going to have to cut some... or he's just in there. I can just pop him out. Nart Dog, what's going on, dude? Let's see. Oh, jeez, I'm dropping everything right now. I like that they're customizable. They kind of remind me of the Star Wars Force Awakens action figure line from way back in the day. Almost, 10 years ago? Actually, it's well over 10 years now. So that looks like it's the middle spine there. Dude, I would have killed for these as a kid because I loved the more posable figures. Especially 3-inch. That would have been awesome when I was a kid. Is it just in like that? Yeah, it is. Pop the leg on. There we go. God, I love that paint job. For $10, that's not bad at all. I kind of want to go back now and buy the rest because they had Gigan there and then they had Kiryu. There we go. All right, cool. We got a little Space Godzilla, man. Haha. Is it gonna try to get to focus? I don't know. Paint job is really cool. I like that. That's awesome. I guess these go on the spines, right? Is that what does the box show? Oh, that's a different figure. Yeah, they do. They go on the. Oh, is it like this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I promise this stream isn't gonna be me just playing with Godzilla toys, but oh, that popped off. Anyways, that's awesome. I dig it. I dig it. All right, now let's actually read chat and do what the stream is supposed to be. Let's see. We've got most overhated Godzilla movie. I'd probably say Son of Godzilla. I like that one a lot. What I do, or you'd love to see a video showcasing my physical kaiju media collection if I collect. I really don't collect. I mean, I have a ton of DVDs. I mean, like there's some right there, but I don't know. I kind of just buy one movie and then I stick with it. I have like a NAS drive where I just keep all my digital files there. So if anything, that'd probably be the closest I would get. But I like physical media. I have DVDs. I like to try to get a DVD or a Blu-ray of whatever movie I love, but it's not like I buy multiple copies of the same thing. I don't know. Worst film I've ever seen? I don't know. That's a good question. I've seen a lot of movies. Probably The Amazing Bulk. That's a deep cut, I think. What are the ideal monsters for any Godzilla series of films? I mean, usually I'd say Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, Mothra are like the top three you should always kind of have in your run of Godzilla movies. MonsterVerse did that, Heisei did that, Showa did that, Millennium did that. So, I think it's that's kind of the bare bones for me. Let's see. You have a Hiya Toys of GXK Energized Godzilla. I should make a Godzilla documentary. I mean, I'm kind of doing that with the retrospectives. I mean, obviously, I include my own opinion in there, but I don't know. I think once I wrap up the Godzilla retrospectives, I'm going to kind of take a break from YouTube in general. 2027, whenever that is, probably mid 2027. Just with like life stuff and whatnot. But it's such a huge project to kind of wrap up. It's like, all right, I'm going to take a breather. I know someone asked if I'm going to talk about Mothra 1961. I would love to, and I'm planning on it. It's just a matter of if, or no, it's a matter of when, not if. So whenever it happens, it happens. I'll just have to find a good time to do it, I suppose. I'm seeing on here that my stream it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So it might be a bit stuttery, guys. I apologize. Let's see. Thank you for mentioning you were attending G-Fest. Made me realize I'd be in town that weekend, and my girl and I went on Sunday, had a lot of fun. Dude, Sunday's the best time to go to G-Fest. I love going on Sundays. You get some really good deals. It's not as packed as Saturday. I don't know. I dig it. We are dropping frames like crazy, by the way. Okay. I love the God. Dude, I want to get all the Godzilla figures now. I love that Space Godzilla. It is so cool looking. I'm just reading chat right now. My local GameStop had a bunch of movie monster series figs along with a full set of Godzilla. Damn, that's awesome. Dude, the GameStop I used to go to sucked. They had like nothing there. Mind you, that was like rural Wisconsin. Did I see the Avengers Doomsday trailer? If so, what are my thoughts? I am not. Oh, dude. I can't get over how bad Marvel movies look in terms of just cinematography and blocking. Like the one shot of them where they're all just standing in a room and it's far back and everyone's just spaced out evenly. It's, I don't know. And then for Clayface, for that trailer to drop and it looks so much better. It looks like a real movie. I don't know. And then Dune is dropping the same day. It's like, I'm going to go see Dune instead of Avengers Doomsday. I don't know. They're trying to do like a Barbenheimer thing with it. I'm just going to go see Dune. That's it. Let's see. Damn, this is like the most active chat I think I've ever seen. Um, do you think MonsterVerse should go back to solo films after Supernova? I don't know. I'm kind of fine with the Toho movies just being Godzilla movies and then the MonsterVerse being team ups. Holding on to hope for the Bengals to have a good season. Yes, I am. We have Sexy Dexy now. We have a defense. I think at best we win 12 games. I think 12 games is if Burrow stays healthy, if the defense does what they need to do, if the offensive line guys that they got are actually solid. You know, I really do think that this could be our year if everything works out, if we stay healthy, whatever. That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm delusional. Every year I'm delusional. And then we miss the playoffs and then I get depressed. Favorite Spider-Man movie? Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi one, or Spider-Man 1 with Sam Raimi. Those two I just adore. I even have a soft spot for Spider-Man 3, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of the Andrew Garfield ones. I'm not a big fan of the Tom Holland ones. I do like, is it No Way Home? The one with Toby? I like that one a lot. Let's see here. Arrow Video currently has the 2 Gamera sets for $40. Yeah, I got the Gamera sets right now. Love them. Highly recommend you guys go pick up a Arrow Video Gamera set. They're fantastic. Thoughts on the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy? I haven't seen them in forever. Oh my word. I want to say it's been 10 years, 15 years since I've last seen those. So I really need to revisit them. Any plans for another Firewood Media original film / short in the works? Yes. Inkzilla Tattoos. I am right now I'm still working on the feature film. It's taken a bit of a backseat just because of life events. I don't know if it'll be out this year, but my next feature should be out either end of this year or next year. It's called This Town Does Not Exist. I've talked a bit about it on stream, but the goal would be to finish that up. I know that I still have to film 2 segments from it, and then it's filmed and good to go. I'm doing a short film called Zealot, and that should be out next month. I was gonna say this month, and then I'm like, no, like July's almost over, so it's probably gonna be August. But yeah, I'm already kind of prepping for the shoot. It's written, it's good to go. I'm very excited about it. It's a horror project. I'm filming it here at the new house. I moved in, and like day one, I'm like, this place is fucking creepy. It was built in like 1901, so I don't know. It's very creaky. It's very old at points. This room, I'm convinced is newer. I think they added this on as like an extension or whatever because right there is like a. Try to kind of just whip this around so you can see. But that's like a chimney that isn't a chimney no more. So I think this is a newer addition that they put on probably in like the 70s if I had to guess. Anyways, very old house, very creepy house. So I wrote a short film set in this house. Dude, can this thing I guess this is the best I'm going to get. I just got to be like back like this. I'm like that one World of Warcraft guy from South Park. It's like, okay. Okay, hold on. I'm getting notifications now. Oh, dude, I feel like such a boomer. Okay. Someone was asking a question and I completely missed it. Good lord. Dude, what happened? Yeah, the Clayface trailer looks amazing. I'm glad they're doing the monster-sized Clayface, where he's like, that's the one where she's looking all scared and he's like bulking up. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Perfect. I forgot my chair goes down. Will I do a retrospective of the Daimajin films? Yes, and I actually did forever ago. I made this whole thing on Daimajin. It was really, really bad. My writing was terrible. Don't take this as a slight because I love this guy's videos. But it felt very early James Rolfe Monster Madness. And it's like, this is the movie. This is the plot. Here's some cool tidbits. Video over. They were like 3 minutes each. And when my channel first started blowing up, I was kind of like, I don't want this on my channel. It's not representative of Daimajin and what I want to do with my retrospectives. It was very much like just make it and move on. So I deleted them. They are now lost media. They're terrible. So I'm going to remake them and make them up to snuff to where they should be. Let me just try to kind of speed run some of these so I can kind of get to where. Let's see. Can I do a Universal Classic Monster movie tier list? I'm actually doing one better. I'm doing a whole retrospective series on it. In October of this year, I'm going to be posting daily retrospectives, 30 minutes long, 20 minutes long each, and talking about all the Universal Monster movies, all the classics from Hunchback all the way to the Creature from the Black Lagoon sequels. So that's going to be sort of the cutoff point. Let's see. Okay, shit. Someone sent me something. 440 joules? What? Let's see. Who sent me? Unk alert? Someone sent me some. Okay, hold on. I don't know how joules work, but thank you so much. I am an unk. I apologize. Yeah, no, I love Spider-Man 2. That's why I made that video on it. Octavian Taurus, just reading your comment there. I think I will talk about the DVD box set though for the Universal Monsters. I really want to talk about the physical media side of things with those movies for sure. I love Dead Meat Kill Count. Love, 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 love that channel. It's awesome stuff. I did kind of move into a haunted house. I'd love to know the history more of this house and what because there are so many decisions where like the people that made it, I can only imagine what they were doing. For example, the upstairs, the ceiling is like this on me. That's how low it is. And so I usually have to kind of duck until I get to the master bedroom and then I'm fine. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm probably not going to ever cover Darkstalkers. I got no interest. Let's see. Jax. I didn't really have any Jax Titan scale figures. I think I might have had the 2014 Godzilla. That's it. Let's see. At the same time as G Fest, I was at a convention just a town or two from Rosemont. Hell yeah, dude. You are not Firewood Media, Firewood. We are. I think it's so funny how people call me Firewood or Firewood Media. Like I was talking to people at G Fest and they were like, "Yo, Firewood, what's up, Firewood?" And I'm like, "It's cool to meet you," but I'm like, "That's not my name." I don't care if people call me Firewood, but it's more like in my brain, I kind of thought like, "I'm Cole. That's my name. My name is Cole." And so I forget that my name is Firewood Media Online. You know, like it's just everyone like, yeah, John Firewood. Fuck yeah, dude. But I forget that my name is like online people know me as Firewood or Firewood Media. And it kind of just reminds me of when Trump called Tim Cook Tim Apple. Like it just kind of reminds me of that. I don't know. It's really funny. Let's see here. The first two Raimi films are great. I don't think 3 was too bad. I just think that Spider-Man 3 was kind of rough. Let's see. Oh, Evil Dead retrospective would go hard. I kind of missed the boat too. I should have had that plan because Evil Dead Burn just came out. Yeah, shit, dude. I'll wait till the next one comes out. I'm sure they're gonna make another Evil Dead movie eventually. What movies are coming out this year? Because I should probably try to plan out something. Let me just see upcoming movies. I'm very excited for that one Oak Street movie where it's like what is it called? Because I have a review plan. I'm going to talk End of Oak Street. It's like a dinosaur movie. It kind of feels like a Cloverfield thing. Excited for that. Pinocchio Unstrung. I'm very excited for. It's with Robert Englund. It looks bad, but I really want to see it in theaters just because it looks terrible. But the stop motion looks kind of cool. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yeah, it's too late for me to write a whole Spider-Man retrospective. Let me pull up chat again. Okay. Yeah, no, in all my videos, I say I'm Cole from Firewood Media. But yeah, the end of Oak Street looks really cool. I'm very excited for that movie. I'm not a huge dinosaur fan or anything, but I don't know. I'm intrigued by the mystery of it. I love movies where characters are in a really shitty situation and then they have to kind of work their way out of it and try to figure out how to get out of there. Yeah, the new Leica movie. That's right. We saw the trailer for that. Um, Backrooms, maybe? Supergirl. I think we were seeing Supergirl. And that trailer came out. And I was like, ooh, that looks gorgeous. Very excited for that. I don't know Dino Guy. No. Hot take. I think GMK is very overrated. The CGI is a bit iffy for sure, but I don't know. I kind of dig it. The Nolan Batman movies are really good too. I love Dark Knight Rises. That's like my one hot take is that I think that Rises is the best one of the trilogy. It's so quotable. It's so fun. If G Fest moves venues next year, where do you want them to move? I hope they go to the one across the street. Yeah, dude, totally. That's where I want it to go is across the street. I don't know, Narc Dog, if you saw this, but if you go on the G Fest website, there's a thing right now where you can fill out like a form where it's like, what did you think of G Fest this year? And I put in there for notes like, please move to the location across the street. Please go to a bigger location. Anyone that went to G Fest, I recommend you fill out that survey too, so that G Fest can improve every year. I say that as someone who's not affiliated with G Fest. I highly recommend you do that if you want G Fest to be better. Should the Batman merge with the DCU? That's a very good question. I am kind of on the fence about it. I want Matt Reeves to do his own thing with Batman. I don't want it to be impeded upon by a whole. Can't go to that one. Talk with Franklin about it. Shucks. Well, either way, I hope they move to a bigger location because it was cramped this year. If they don't do that, I'd rather they cap attendance and sell out, because in that case, I would just immediately jump on it for next year and get it right away. I wouldn't be too concerned. Really, it's a governmental thing. Fascinating, Goji guy. Thank you for that insight. I really appreciate it, dude. Cool. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's within the state of Illinois, I'm fine. I know that some people were hoping that they'd go somewhere else, but I love that it's in Illinois. It's right by me, so I cannot complain one bit. Thank you for the insight, Goji guy. I appreciate it. I think we were talking about whether the Batman. Oh, okay. The Batman should merge with the DCU. I don't think so. I want Matt Reeves to do his own thing, and I think I figured out a way where they can have their cake and eat it too. I would love it if Robert Pattinson is Batman in DCU. Like, it's you lightly say it's not canon. Like you're just kind of like, those are their own movies. But Pattinson is also the Batman for the DCU. That way audiences aren't confused because they'll just be like, oh yeah, that's Batman. That's Batman. And then you could also just kind of continue the DCU without having to do much work. That would be what I would do if I was James Gunn. I would just have Pattinson be the Batman. You get comments all the time. When will G-Fest come to Zimbabwe? That's crazy. I always see comments from international people where they're like, man, how come there's no G-Fest for insert country here? And it's like, you could organize one. G-Fest started out as a grassroots thing. It's actually really interesting when you look up the story of G-Fest, how it started, where it was like this little tiny convention. Nothing stopping people from doing their own Godzilla conventions anywhere across the globe. Look, I'm looking for any reason to go back to New Zealand. If someone does a New Zealand Godzilla Fest, I will go. Honest to God. Let's see. If the Batman becomes more fantastical as it goes on, I think it's fine to merge them. Yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm saying, though. It'd be nice to just have Pattinson act in the DCU and be the Batman. Because then you can just combine them. You could be fantastical. You can have your cake and eat it, too. There's probably a convention somewhere near them. Also, though, it's like, we are asking you alone to come here. You are asking all of us. That's true, too. That's true. I completely understand. All I'm saying is, I would love for G-Fest to stay in Illinois. That's easiest for me. Oh, Infinity Daniel. Okay. Yes, I'm so happy you're in chat right now. Paid for your second video request. Email with the old account. Yeah, the new email is, let's see, because you go to the page right now on YouTube. You should go here. So view channel. I'm looking at my YouTube account right now. In the description, it's info.firewoodmedia@gmail.com. You don't have to pay again or anything. It's all, You did it. It's all good. Dude, I appreciate the hell out of it. But email me at info period firewood media, all one word, at gmail.com. You can just forward it over. Let me know. So that's the best way for that custom video thing, and we'll talk further in there. Yeah, you don't have to pay again to request it. It's all good. I was hoping, because I realized when I saw that you upgraded your tier, I'm like, oh, I hope he reaches out to me on the new email, and I haven't seen anything yet. So I didn't want to call you out. I didn't want to call you out publicly or anything. So I'm really glad that you're reaching out to me through a stream. Richmond, Virginia. I'd probably drive out to Richmond, do like a little road trip. That'd be fun. It's just the one that's like where I'm like, is Brooklyn, New York, just because it's such a drive, and I don't want to have to drive through Brooklyn. I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel much, but I am terrified of flying. It's my biggest fear. It's completely irrational because I know how safe it is. When I went to New Zealand, that was like the biggest thing where it was like, oh God, how am I going to go to New Zealand? And I just thugged it out. I'm good, but I don't ever want to fly again. And I think if I can, limit it to like, okay, if I ever get married, maybe I'll, like if it's a destination wedding or whatever, or it's the honeymoons and wherever, then fine, I'll fly for that. Otherwise, no. I hate flying. I will only fly if I absolutely need to. I can't do it, man. It terrifies me. Horrifies me. I have this really bad habit. This might get the stream demonetized. I don't know. I have a very bad habit of when I am about to fly, I just watch a bunch of 9/11 documentaries, and it kind of just breaks my brain. I know I shouldn't do it, but I always do for some reason. I can't stop watching 9/11 documentaries before I have to go on a plane, and it kind of like screws with my brain. Also, did I pin the wrong comment? Yeah, dude, I was going to say, hold on. Where's my initial comment? I'm so sorry to that one dude that I accidentally pinned your comment. Is mine gone? I think my comment's gone. Okay, I'll just do this. I can't believe I pinned that random dude's comment. I'm so sorry, dude. There we go. Okay, now that's pinned. Mitchell, what's going on, dude? Fan from Malaysia, shout out, dude. That's awesome. I don't even know what time it is over there. It's 9 p.m. here. So, shout out Malaysia. I can't hold your hand on the plane, twin. Our YouTuber powers will mix and they'll fuse into a super YouTuber. Yeah, no, dude, I don't know. There's just something about planes that freak me out. I don't even like watching plane movies. I don't like Snakes on a Plane. I don't like Sully. Like, there's just something about it. Ooh, I will always take 9/11 documentary recommendations. It's the History Channel 102 Minutes That Changed America. I feel like maybe I've seen that. Is that uploaded to YouTube in parts? Because I feel like I watched that a while back. I don't know. Thank you for the recommendation, though. I will definitely check that out. Just reading chat now. Hey, good on you for never being on a plane in your life, dude. Can I do a video about Godzilla plushies and Squishmallows? Yeah, so the only thing where I'm like, about doing more action figure videos, because when I did the Temu one, where I bought a bunch of Godzilla toys off Temu, it was fine. But for taxes, it's difficult, because I like to have that as an expense come tax season, because I'm buying it for a video, and then that can be difficult. The other thing is, a lot of the time I won't make that money back from that purchase. And it's sort of like, what do I do there? Do I blow a bunch of money for a video that will not do good, and then I'm stuck with a bunch of Godzilla stuff that I don't want? Specifically Squishmallows. I'm just not interested in having a lot of Godzilla plushies. But maybe it would depend. If The thing is, too, is I don't really do sponsorships. I was reached out to, actually. I don't know if I can say this or not, so I'm going to be very vague. Um, the company that makes action figures of cars that turn into robots. Well, being very vague. I was reached out for a sponsorship from them, and it kind of went nowhere. But that was one of the few where I was like, yeah, because then I'll do a Transformers retrospective and kind of tie that in. But I don't do sponsorships unless I love the product or if I can have it as a very specific kind of thing that can work. Like if it's an integrated thing, maybe not. But if they're paying me to do a dedicated video and I can do something fun with it, then I'd do it for sure. Someone asked me a question here. Let's see. Have you seen the kit for Transformers X Godzilla figure that makes it look like Godzilla? I did see that. Do I like jazz? I do like jazz. I know that's kind of a meme, but the B movie, I do actually like jazz a lot. Chet Baker's amazing. One of my favorites. I do want to fly. So I should say this though with the whole flying thing. I do want to go to Japan. That is a big bucket list thing. So Japan, I want to go to Australia. I got some buddies that live out there. I want to meet them. I would like to go to Europe again. Maybe Scotland, Ireland, maybe a river cruise, maybe, I'd love to go to Sweden again. I love Sweden. It's just that, like, okay, I gotta fly now. Like that. It's like if I could take a boat there, I would. Oh, it's 12. Damn, dude. Well, good morning to you. But thank you though for checking out my stuff. I appreciate it. Bill Evans is the finest jazz pianist. I will check that out. So I love Gundam, Nart Dog. I love Gundam. I have the where is he? He's somewhere. Let me get him. Hold on. Oh, he's in my kitchen actually. Let me go get him. Okay. This is the first Gundam I've ever built. It's the basic bitch one, but I love it. I want to build more Gundams. I have some more that I need to build still. But I just kind of have him on display in my kitchen at the minute. He was actually in the background of a couple of my videos. I want to get more into it. I don't exactly know the characters or the lore all that much. I've only seen the first Gundam movie and some of the show, which is basically the movie. But I love Gundam. This is just my favorite. I don't know. I love the cross, shield, everything about it. I just think it's so iconic. I'm kind of a basic bitch when it comes to a lot of like Japanese stuff like that. When it comes to like Ultraman, like I love the original run of Ultraman the most. When it comes to Gundam, I love the original series or the first movie, I should say. I don't know. I'm just basic like that. Someone else asked me something. Have I watched any Kamen Rider or Super Sentai? I've seen Kamen Rider. Super Sentai, I'm not too familiar with. I know it's Power Rangers. I'm not too familiar with Power Rangers either. I know just enough to where, like, I could reference it in a video, for example. Like, I know bare bones stuff. I definitely want to talk about it eventually. Do I do voice acting? I'm on Fiverr as a seller. I don't really promote it much, but if you want to hire me for any voice acting stuff, I'm on Fiverr. If you search hard enough, you can find my seller page. And it's really cheap, if I'm being honest, because I really want to get better and kind of build out a portfolio outside of my own work. I should maybe promote that. I could be making a lot more money. I'm kind of an idiot there. Let's see. Cole, your various retrospective series inspired me to eventually make something kind of like it, going through the films of the comedian W.C. Fields. That's awesome. I will check that out. Have you made any videos yet, Analog Zoda? Because I will take a look. I'll look at your channel if you've posted it or not. Off stream. I know some people are kind of like weird about they don't want to have their stuff pulled up on stream. I totally understand. Have I seen a live action Japanese film, Cass? Is that a her? Catherine, I don't have my glasses on. Based on the 70s anime. Haven't heard of it. I'll check that out though. Tenchi Muyo. You guys are throwing a lot of obscure stuff at me right now. Infinity Daniel says, "What is my take on the LARP situation? If someone was LARPing as me, how would I handle it?" I wouldn't really mind, if I'm being honest, as long as they're respectful about it. I mean, I know that like a lot of the LARP stuff is OG YouTube stuff, or I say OG, but really it's like 10 years ago, which I think to some new gens that is OG. Um, I wouldn't really be too opposed if someone did a LARP thing of me. Really, they'd just be kind of just giving bad opinions on Godzilla movies. But yeah, I don't know. I know that with like Technoblade, that's kind of a really rocky situation at the minute. When it started out, when it was just Leafy and like there was like a Keemstar LARPer and like iDubbbz, I thought that was honestly kind of funny. But I don't know. I don't know why someone would ever want to LARP as me, but it'd be really entertaining, I think, if they did. Would it be LARPwood Media? Fire LARP Media? I don't know. Um, yeah, it's a kind of a weird situation at the minute, but it's entertaining for the most part. I just think as long as someone was respectful, I wouldn't care one bit if they did that to me. I love Lord of the Rings. Oh my word! I saw the Hobbit filming set when I went to New Zealand. I toured it. That was really cool. I think I'm gonna probably finish that vlog and make that like a channel member thing because that'd be kind of neat. Let's see. Someone said, I'm still experimenting. I'm just okay. Screenwriting might be a few years before it comes to fruition. Take your time, dude. Hellbound Horror Show says, love your stuff. Thank you so much. Curious if you've announced a new film project, not just a YouTube video. Any plans for an actual film or a short film? Yeah, so I talked a little bit about this earlier in the stream. This Town Does Not Exist is my 5th feature film. It's still being worked on. It's still being filmed. It's been kind of on and off just because of personal stuff. But long story short is that should be out end of this year or next year. Regardless, if it's not out by Halloween this year, then I want to have it out by Halloween of next year. It's this really cool kind of cosmic horror, very kind of abstract at times. It takes heavy inspiration from Twin Peaks: The Return. It takes heavy inspiration from a lot of different kind of out there things. But that it's about 1/3 of it is completely filmed, and about 90 seconds of it are edited and finished. So I don't know. I got to film the rest, and then that should be done. I don't see that being a super long editing process. I'm also doing a short film called Zealot that should be out next month. I'm going to film that next weekend, maybe. I'm not too sure. I love Lord of the Rings, easily my favorite trilogy of all time. I was going to actually cover Lord of the Rings and do a big thing on it and film some of it at the Hobbit filming set and kind of go more in person. But I don't know. It kind of fell by the wayside. Personal things kind of got in the way of that. So, maybe in the future, whenever I go back. Let's see. I've seen Human Vapor. It's pretty good. I'd like to do a video on it eventually. The Techno LARP situation is very complicated. There's some LARPs on Markiplier too. I prefer to go original. I mean, the entertaining ones are the ones of people that aren't active anymore or their content is very different. Like the iDubbbz LARP one is pretty funny. Let's see here. If I'm into cryptids and Bigfoot, check out the 2019 film Big Legend and the 70s film Creature from the Black Lake. Okay, I will bookmark that. I have a Bigfoot box set somewhere in my pile over there. It's kind of funny. It's like got some documentaries in there. It's got some exploitation movies in there that I'm really excited about. Someone asked me what my favorite franchises were outside of Godzilla. I love Lord of the Rings. Godzilla is like the only franchise though where I think I actively seek out a lot of stuff from it. I do love Frankenstein. I guess that's a franchise, even though it's public domain. But I've got my Boris Karloff bust over there, and then at G Fest I bought that Frankenstein head in like the glass case thing. So I guess Frankenstein I'm a big softie for. I love monster movies in general. I don't know. But Godzilla is like the only franchise where like if something new comes out, I will actively seek it out, as opposed to a lot of other stuff where I'll just try to catch it whenever it comes out. Someone asked me a question here. Ba, 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 ba. Thoughts on the new minus zero teaser? I'm excited. I'm also trying not to um spoil too much for myself. I like to go in and see movies completely blind. That's been kind of the big thing for me is I don't like watching a ton of trailers. I love Sum 41. We're All to Blame is great. Obviously, I think every Godzilla fan is in love with that song. It's amazing. I have not seen Clay World. I have seen Chronicle 2012. I like that one a lot. When I was a kid, that was one of my favorites. It was really good. What Godzilla movie didn't age well for you? I think Godzilla 2000 aged fine, but a lot of the green screen stuff and the CGI stuff doesn't hold up for me. Would I ever consider doing a video going over my writing process for videos and reviews? Can't speak for everyone else, but I reckon a lot of people would find that pretty interesting. Yeah, absolutely. I know. So when I hit 50K subs, I was going to do a video where I go over how I make my videos. And then I bought a house, and then I'm like, well, I'm going to change up my whole workflow shortly. So, once I get kind of comfortable more in this setup as of right now, then I'll do a whole tutorial, or I guess a video on how I make my videos. That's a great idea, though, Inkzilla. Thank you, Donnie Winter in chat. What's going on? It was great meeting you at G Fest. Yeah, the news that came out recently is very upsetting. I didn't publicly do it, but I guess I'm now making it public. I donated to the GoFundMe, tried to kind of share it around personally, but yeah, no, it's very sad news for sure. Um, Not a fan of how some like the content farms and like some of the Reddit posts are kind of like trivializing it. There was one Reddit post that was like, "What does this mean for the future of the MonsterVerse?" And it's like some parents lost their kid. I mean, let's not take in that direction. I do love though how much outpouring success there's been from the Godzilla community for the most part. It's been wonderful seeing that. Um, Donnie, I know that you've been sharing a lot of the GoFundMe links and whatnot, and Goji guy's been awesome too. I think that it's been a great time for the community to really kind of like do good. So I've been very. It makes me proud to be a Godzilla fan for sure. Let's see here. So thank you, Donnie, for showing up in chat, by the way, and for the question. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Someone said, thank you so much, man. Is there a react thing that I can? Dude, I feel like I'm 60 years old whenever I try to stream. Anyways, Donnie, thank you. I appreciate it. Have me on anytime you are on. Anytime you want me on your show. I'm totally down. I appreciate it. Yeah, the AI stuff is it's so tragic. It breaks my heart. So, okay, 2DI Cone. Howdy, big fan. If I were here to write an original Godzilla theme, what are qualities you think are important for a great Godzilla theme? I definitely think you'd have to utilize the baritone or the bassoon or one of those kind of sounds that they used in the 54 film. I don't know. I love like the bassoon usage and the oboe usage in what was it in Godzilla versus Ghidorah. I don't know. There's something about that just I love film scores like that. It sounds amazing. And so for Godzilla, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna wrap this up in about 15 minutes. By the way, guys, I'm so tired. I was at work all day. I haven't eaten anything either since like lunch, so I'm probably gonna make a pizza. Anyways, I want to make sure I answer all the questions in chat though. Let's see. Someone asked me a really cool question that I really wanted to answer. Would I ever do a retrospective of the Rankin Bass Christmas specials? That would be a fun ranking series to kind of just go like, to just go like, here it is from worst to best, and then just go through every single one. That might be a really fun video to make. Let's see here. Despite the tragedy, yeah, it's been very awesome seeing what the community has kind of come together to do for sure. What would be my ideal Godzilla monster battle movie? It's Final Wars. My video on Final Wars is going to be nuts. It's going to be way too long. I've already started writing it. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I probably should. My Millennium Godzilla videos are pretty much written. Final Wars still needs some work. 2000 and Megaguirus needs some touching up, but otherwise, like, they're completely finished and ready to go. I'm going to try to have them filmed by August, and then have them available for channel members like a month early. I don't know. That's sort of what I was thinking of, just kind of making it so that it's more of an incentive for people to become channel members. Let's see. Someone asked me, have I seen Sound and Fury from Netflix? I don't think I have. That sounds really familiar. Sound and Fury, what's that? I don't think I've seen that. Anyways, I don't think I've seen that, no. Best frozen pizza? I love Latza Matza. That's my all-time favorite. But, sorry, not my all-time favorite. All-time favorite, it was Leinenkugel's beer pizza. And they had beer baked into the crust. It was amazing. They did that during the pandemic. And I think I downed like 20 of those in a week. It was amazing. It was so good. Favorite Christmas movie? I'm going to say an actual Christmas movie and not Die Hard like everyone else, because in my opinion, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie is a movie that if you watch it outside of Christmas, people will look at you weird. You can watch Die Hard whenever, but if you're watching Rudolph in July, people are going to look at you and be like, what the hell are you doing? That's my hot take. But favorite Christmas movie? I don't know. I love The Year Without a Santa Claus is probably my favorite. Let's see if you could have. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Yeah, share it in the Discord. If you are a channel member, by the way, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it, bro. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. If you're a channel member, join the Discord. It's awesome. There should be a community post linking you to join up on that. And yeah, it's a pretty cool community. I'd like to kind of expand it out more and make it a little bit more active. That's just on me, though, not really using Discord much, but I'd like to use it more. Favorite Soy Jack? Godzilla Jack, easily. Copson. It blew my channel up. Yeah, it's not too active. I'd like it to be more active, but that's more just on me. Let's see. I have heard of Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. One of my Discord friends, actually, when I booted up my computer, Discord opened up. It showed they were playing that, and I'm like, oh, I should get that. I haven't seen Nosferatu. I haven't seen Nosferatu 2024, by the way. Really want to. I have it on my NAS drive, but I haven't seen it yet. Someone asked me a really neat question that I wanted to answer. It was kind of up here. Unless I answer, yeah, it was the Christmas one. I know that Infinity Daniel asked me a question about what my favorite YouTuber is, and I know right now I love Wendigoon, Meat Canyon. I fall asleep to Creepcast a lot, actually. Oni Plays I love. Before I was doing Godzilla content on this channel, Up From the Depths was one of my favorites. I just don't like watching a lot of Godzilla content, if I'm being completely honest, because, excuse me, I don't want it to influence my takes. I don't want to hear someone say an observation or analyze a theme, and then I internalize that, and then I end up repeating it back or something. That's really something that I'm careful of, because it's still plagiarism, even if it's accidental. So I'm trying to kind of like take a sabbatical from a lot of Godzilla content. But yeah, so Up From the Depths, though, is probably my all-time favorite Godzilla YouTuber, easily. Love that channel so much. Let's see. Someone said, okay, I did make a Jurassic Park video, and it bombed horrifically, so I don't think I'm going to talk about any more Jurassic Park stuff on my channel. I did the one video, it bombed, and I'm like, okay, people are not here for that, and that's fine. I like the first movie, and that's it. I don't think I'd have much positive stuff to say about any of the sequels. But yeah, if you just look up Firewood Media Jurassic Park, it should pop up. I love OG Lego Batman. Yeah, Wendigo and Creepcast, dude. I love Creepcast so much. Oh, it's so funny. Let's see, who else do I watch on YouTube a lot? I watch a lot of police body cam videos. I'll come home from work and just make popcorn, and then I'll just watch like police body cam stuff. Like Midwest Safety is one of my favorites. Lukey MC, who I got to meet actually on or at G Fest, awesome dude. Feel really bad because he's kind of getting a lot of shit right now from weird incel stuff on the internet, but he's such a genuine dude. I got a chance to talk with him for like a good couple minutes, and he was so cool, so down to earth. Lukey MC, shout out. Yeah, Oni Plays, I love. Caleb Hammer, I watch a little bit of, but yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of in a weird thing lately where it's just a lot of Creepcast. I just kind of put Creepcast on. Oh, thank you so much for the is that 5? I'm terrible with currencies. Is that £5? Either way, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. I'm not, thank you so much. You don't have to do that, man. That's so cool. Thank you. Yeah, Eric Zilla, shout out in chat, dude. I am in the new house. It's really nice. I need to fill the wall with art, and that Godzilla print that I commissioned from you, or like the Godzilla artwork that I commissioned from you. I really want to have that framed. I want to have more of my movie posters like there for sure. My Matt Frank print that I have, I really want to have that framed and everything. So, yeah, it's in the new house. I have so much wall space now. It's amazing. Will I do a SpongeBob retrospective? I'm not all that interested in SpongeBob, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I kind of I didn't really grow up with it, so I don't really have much of a connection to it. But thank you so much. Try to use the Discord link since it's outdated. I'll post a new one right now, actually. I'll see if I can do that. Let me just invite, copy link, and I'll just make a quick community post here on my phone for members only to join. Let's see. AVGN, I love AVGN. Haven't seen it in a while. Monster Island Buddies. Channel Awesome. I love Channel Awesome. Markiplier's great too. Let's see. Yeah, I got the Godzilla 6'7" figure. I don't know, man. I love shit posting, dude. I have a video coming out. Oh, I haven't talked about this yet. Hold on. Let me focus here. Let me go channel members only. There you go. Try that link. I just posted that to channel members. All right. Someone asked me a question really quick, or maybe I had. Oh, that was right. I had a thought. Not a thought. Dude, Birdman, thank you so much for the 5. Wanted to ask, what people would you like to see next year for G-Fest? I'm hoping they invite Shark Party QQ and other amazing cosplayers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Great question. So let's see. I don't know many cosplayers. There's some people I really want to meet that I didn't get a chance to meet, like Damien Zilla. I mean, a lot of the directors I'd love to meet. It's just difficult too because it's like I'm not really a big autograph guy. I don't know. I love that I got a Matt Frank autograph because I love his art, and we were Twitter mutuals like forever ago, which is really funny. But I love Matt Frank's art so much, so getting that autograph was really cool. But it's like most of the people that I really, really love and would love stuff from, like with autographs, have passed on. Like Akira Takarada, I got to meet him at G Fest a while back, and he's passed on. And what is it? Ishiro Honda. I mean, I've always wanted to meet him, but that isn't happening. I feel like I'd ask him more questions about working with Kurosawa than any Godzilla thing. But Birdman, thank you so much for the support, dude. I really appreciate it. Love seeing you in chat. Someone asked something. Hold on. Okay, let me lock in, dude. I'm so tired, but I want to explain the video that I'm doing because it's coming out Friday. If all goes according to plan, the editor's working on it at the minute. This is going to be like top 10 anime betrayals. It's a power scaling video. It's a shitpost power scaling video, but I love I came up with the idea when I was at work and I couldn't stop laughing to myself. And so I wanted to kind of take the piss out of power scaling stuff while still actually trying my best to like do it. Since it's like I made the video where I shit on it and it's like, okay, I talk the talk, but can I walk the walk? Can I make a power scaling video that's actually interesting and funny and it kind of serves every purpose? So it's a total shit post. I'm looking for the thumbnail because I made it on my lunch break at work. The premise is, if we took out Koichi from -1 and we replaced him with LeBron James, would he survive? So it's a LeBron James power scaling video with Godzilla. Total shit post. It's being edited right now. I'm waiting eagerly for the editor to get back to me on this one. John's in chat. John from The Ideal. John from the G-Fest vlog. If I beat that pussy up, is you gonna tell on me? It's a total shit post. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see that video because I just know the notification. People are gonna see that and go, "What the fuck is he doing?" Let's see. Someone said, "Hey, if you wanted to, what will you recommend me for any way to watch Toku stuff?" I mean, YouTube is the best way to go about it. If I'm being honest, a lot of stuff is just uploaded to YouTube completely for free. You know, I mean, that's kind of the. I think all the old Ultraman episodes are all up there completely for free. I don't know. If I did a Godzilla anime, do you want a part or a cameo? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a voice cameo. It has to be something kind of quick though, just given my schedule. And same goes for collaborations. I always tell people, if you want to collaborate with me, I don't discriminate. If you first one wants to get your attention, you don't have to do that, dude. I'm reading chat. You don't have to donate money. I thank you, but you don't have to do that. First one was to get your attention. This is for free. You are seriously a beacon in the Godzilla community. My number one for Godzilla content. Thank you so much. 2D Cone? 2D Cone? I think that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. 2D Cone. 2D. Either way, thank you, dude. You have to do that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So with collaborations, I don't care if you have 5 subs or if you have 500 subs or 5 million. I will collaborate if someone asks me to, as long as I don't need to make a script or anything. Like, I remember one time someone asked me, like, "Oh, could you do this but write the script?" I'm like, no. I'm not doing that. Bastion. Okay, Bastion, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But if it's something quick where you're just like, "Hey, I'm doing this," like for example, Spire Talon was like, "Hey, I'm doing this video on Godzilla Lost Media. Can you do this little segment?" I'm like, "Absolutely, totally, I got you." So stuff like that is very easy for me to do. I enjoy doing it. So if you ever want me to collaborate, if you want me to feature in one of your videos, just let me know. Shoot an email to the Firewood Media email that's in the channel description. I don't charge for collaborations. I don't ask for anything. It's just a cool opportunity to collaborate with people, to meet people. You know, I'm open to anything. I will say this though, if you are under 18, I'm probably not going to. Please don't lie about your age, but I generally have a policy of like, I don't like interacting or privately talking to minors. That's why the Discord server is 18 and up, even though nothing. It's rated PG. Like, it's a perfectly fine Discord. Like, nothing crazy is happening in there. It's more just, I don't want that to become a hotbed for anything bad. I don't want to have to worry about moderating stuff. And same thing with, you know, hiring editors. Like, I didn't want to hire editors that were minors or anything. So, kind of a long-winded spiel. I would love for the actor of Clark from Backrooms and the actor of Bear from Obsession to be in a MonsterVerse movie. I'm curious to see what the main actor from Obsession is going to do, because I feel like he'd be wasted in a MonsterVerse movie. That wouldn't be the best. But I know that, like, I'm very curious to see what he's going to do next, because I feel like him and the actress that played Nikki can kind of do anything at this rate. Like, I feel like I heard she was getting an offer to join the MCU, but I'm not too certain if that was a Discussing Fish post or a Discussing Film post. Hey, that's perfect, man. Shoot me an email. info.firewoodmedia@gmail.com. A lot of Toku websites have been taking down even YouTube because the official company wants it to go global. Lizard Boy G, what's going on, man? G-Fest was great. I loved meeting everybody. It was so cool. So cool. I had so much fun making the vlog too. That was like, usually my vlogs are just quick little like 5-minute things, but doing this huge kind of like hour plus long thing. It was just so much fun to edit, so much fun to make. It's awesome meeting people. It was awesome. Awesome is the way to describe it. I'm not going to try to overdo it. But yeah, no, it was great. It was an awesome G Fest. Had a lot of fun. I will, excuse me, I will be going next year for sure. The second the tickets go up, I'm getting that. I'm getting tickets. Getting a hotel. I'm gonna stay the whole weekend again. It was fun. You haven't really missed much. You haven't really missed much besides me mispronouncing stuff and having peanut butter in my mouth from speaking. You did miss that I got some figures from Target. I got the Ion Dragon. I feel like that's fine. Yeah. If I go back, I got the giant Mothra Playmates, also from Target. Ooh, this thing is huge, by the way. I had no clue it was as big as it was. Like in the box didn't really do it justice. And I got, ooh, shoot, dropped one of the spines. That's gone forever. Space Godzilla. I'm gonna have to like dig underneath my desk now to get that, but yeah, it's cool. I love it. Thank you so much, Neon Bay Productions. You say, love your vids. Thank you so much. What is a location you'd love to see a Godzilla film / battle take place in? Man, that's a good question. I don't know. Philippines would be kind of neat. I love when the Philippines showed up in Pacific Rim. I guess I have a huge audience in the Philippines. I was looking at my channel geographics, and a lot of people from the Philippines watch my stuff, which is really cool. Love the Philippines. My brother was adopted from there, and I just think it's a beautiful culture, beautiful country. I've always wanted to go. That's a bucket list trip. So shout out Philippines. Will I go to Kaiju Brooklyn? Unlikely. I'm not much. I don't know. Maybe if I'm ever in Brooklyn for whatever reason, or in New York for whatever reason. But I love G Fest because I can just drive there. It's like an hour from where I am. Brooklyn is a ways out, so who knows? Can I do a retrospective on Titanic 1997? I'm not a big fan of that movie. It's fine. I don't know. I didn't really grow up with it. Usually, what would justify a retrospective being made is if it's something that I grew up with and I'm super passionate about. I don't know. Titanic, I'm just sort of on the fence about. It's fine. I don't know. Anyways, I think that about wraps it up for me. Um, I am hopefully going to finish up getting this shelf good to go. I have a whole other shelf over there that you guys can't see. That's all just physical media stuff that I'm going to be kind of displaying. And then I want to get more prints on the wall. Yeah, I really want to get all my posters hung up. Like I've got my Godzilla versus King Ghidorah poster. I got all my posters from G Fest somewhere over there. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I want it to just sort of be like a collage of stuff. And I want to keep stuff open too in case people give me fan art. Like Nart Dog gave me that. And I adore it. It made me so emotional, dude. Seriously. I love that artwork. It's so cool. And then over here, you guys can't really see it. It's a huge blank wall. I'm going to put all of my movie posters from my original movies up there on the wall. Kind of have it look almost like a movie theater kind of thing. So Nuclear Goji Edit says the shelf collection looks good. Thank you so much, man. I might do a little bit of a tour thing for channel members where I just kind of go over all the figures. But either way, this has been a fantastic stream. I should probably give a quick little channel update maybe, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see here. What am I working on? So the LeBron shitpost Godzilla -1 video is going to be out Friday. I filmed a video on the movie Trog, the Joan Crawford one. So a retrospective of Trog is going to come out next week. And then my Ultra 7 video is dropping next week. I found an editor for it, and we are kind of working on the details. I'm going to, get all the assets over to him, and we'll see what the editing timeline is going to be. From there, I got a video on Terminator Salvation. It's kind of like an in defense of Terminator Salvation. I've got a Harlan Ellison video. He did I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. He's made other stuff too, but it's all about his life because he's kind of a very interesting, controversial figure. So it's a video about him. Let me bring it over here so I'm looking more at you guys when I'm talking. See, I was actually thinking about Tron Ares when I was driving to work the other day. I loved Legacy. The original's an okay movie. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Also, I will do a King Kong retrospective eventually. Here's what I'm kind of getting at though is I'm gonna try to zoom through a lot of the Ultraman stuff in August and September. The Godzilla retrospectives are making a comeback in September. So Godzilla 2000, that video should be out September 4th. September 11th will be Megaguirus. 18th GMK. 25th is both Kiryu movies in one video. And then Final Wars sometime in October. Then I'll talk about -1, -0, and then I'll save the rest of the Godzilla ones for like January, February. I'll cover all the Kong movies in March, and then that should wrap it up for Supernova, and then I'll post the big supercut of all the Godzilla retrospectives in one big video. And then I'm going to take a bit of a break from YouTube, you know? I mean, that video is going to be like 17 hours long, that supercut, so it's gonna be a lot, but let's see really quick. I should do a stream when Godzilla Destroy All Monsters comes out. Yeah, Zeth and I are gonna team up on that one. We're gonna team up and do like a joint stream thing, or he's gonna at least hop on my stream. I don't know if he streams much on his channel. Let's see. So wrapping up the channel update though, I do want to do more videos where I see a movie in theaters and then I just do an unscripted review of it. So Resident Evil, I want to talk about that one. End of Oak Street, I want to talk about that one. Yeah, mental health is huge, for sure. I really, you know, as soon as I finish that video on, you know, the big Godzilla retrospective supercut, I'm probably going to have that out in April. I'm going to take a bit of a sabbatical from YouTube because it's kind of like I'm going to live life a little bit more, and, you know, we'll see what happens. Oh, YOLO Swag Senpai, what's going on, dude? Dude, that was so fun meeting you. Loved your energy, man. Awesome. Let's see. I do want to make a video on Dune where I talk about the book and then Dune Messiah, talk about the adaptations of it, and then end with kind of like a mini review of Dune Messiah, the movie. I really want to do a big MCU video going movie by movie. I've been working on that for a while. There's a lot of projects where, you know, there's the A projects where it's like, this needs to be out. So Ultraman, Godzilla, you know, those are like the big A ones. The B ones are like my Trog retrospective where it's like, okay, it's a fun passion project. And the C ones are like my MCU retrospective where it's like, could it do numbers? Sure, but it's a lot of work and it would slow down other stuff. So I'll just chip away at it whenever I can. And then, of course, in Halloween, to celebrate Halloween, I'll be covering all the Universal Monster movies, all in one big kind of like daily Monster Madness style series. So, yeah, definitely more horror content on the way. Hunchback of Notre Dame, Phantom of the Opera, Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, you know, they're all going to get covered. Wolfman. So that's going to be in October. I'm going to be building a set either this weekend or next weekend. And then it's going to be this whole big thing that's like this really cool horror set. And the videos are going to be shot in black and white. It's going to be almost like Sven Gulli type stuff. Very excited. But those should be out in October. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I'm going to kind of wrap things up here. I have not eaten since noon. I am starving. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been a very fun stream. You guys are the best. Seriously. Thank you all so much for the love here. You guys are amazing. I'm going to try to stream a little bit more. We'll see what happens, but seriously, thank you all so much. Have a great night, everybody. Ultra 7 review, or Ultra 7 retrospective coming soon. Stay tuned. There's the camera. Bye.
Like a shockwave, it's fight or flight. The town that dreaded sundown, you can run, you can't hide. The town that dreaded sundown, you can run, you can't hide. Are closing in. What should we even do? house of sin. The town that dreaded sundown. You can run, you can't hide.